And if he's asking you out for coffee as a first date, go ahead and block him right now. Quickly. Men only ask women out for coffee for the first date if one, they're cheap, and two, he's not actually sure he's interested in you. Don't you want a man that's sure he's interested in you? I've heard from the horse's mouth themselves. Men have told me they only take women on coffee dates if they're not sure they want to pursue the girl. So at the end of the date, if he changes his mind, if he gets the ick, he says, well, at least I only spent $20 on coffee. I know that you know you're worth more than $20 for coffee, whether he's sure or not. So get rid of him, babe. Your husband would never.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Hit the like, subscribe as we heard the wise words of Gigi the Siren. Telling the young ladies, know your worth. You're worth more than $20. If he wants to take you out on a coffee date, he's not sure, ma'am. Of course he's not sure. He doesn't know you. So coffee dates are an opportunity for you to sit across from somebody and feel the vibes out. That's it. And a lot of times a coffee date could lead to something else the same day. If the vibes are right, they'll lead to something better. But at the end of the day, it's easy to say that when you're not the one paying. This is the type of broad that wants you to take her to Mastros or Crustaceans or something. She's going to want to go to Steak 48 or some nonsense.
Nigga, please.
There's only one of two ways you're getting that. Either A, you've earned it by showing me that you're a quality woman and you deserve to go to places like that. I'm not going to take you in there. You're not going to embarrass me, right? And two, maybe I want to go for myself and I ask you if you want to come with me. That's it. That is not first date material unless we know each other already. If we don't know each other, then no. Brothers, if she's talking about a coffee date ain't good for her, tell that heifer to bounce. Now, this is going to be a segue into another video via the Lapeef Network that I actually wanted to use for a video like this. There was an exchange, and they were talking about going on first date. So let's go ahead and get into it right now. Actually, before I get into that, y'all know I love to check the social media first. Gigi the Siren. 34,002 followers. She's an artist, apparently, so she might have put that up just to get a little bit of attention here. But let's just see. All right, booty shaking, booty cheeks out, lingerie, or, well, maybe not lingerie, but definitely bedtime wear. Let's see. Yeah, I think we know what we're dealing with here. Hey, at least she in the gym. Uh-oh. Bro, this don't even look like the same person. That makeup is working wonders. My goodness gracious sakes alive. Well, all right, Gigi, going to do your thing. All right, let's pull this video up. I think we proved our point here. All right, so here we have the video here I was speaking of via the Lapeef Network. Go ahead and check them out. They have some good conversations. Now, this young lady here in the, I guess on the bottom, the one furthest to the right next to Hink, the basement, Ali Dreams 1. She's the one to focus in on here because she's going to do most of the talking. So let's go ahead and get into it.
I think that's like the starting point. Like, you know, when y'all say she got to look nice, or just a starting point. You got to be a little attractive and you got to be able to afford a date. You can't be offering a woman a coffee date or a meet up at your crib.
I
You
like
gotta be
coffee
able.
dates. I take coffee dates.
Nothing wrong with a coffee date now.
I take coffee dates.
Well, I personally I like a little more intention and effort from a
I hear
man.
that.
Well, that's
And
not.
I
I think
agree.
let me
that.
finish. Hold up. Let me finish, y'all, because I know y'all gonna get on me.
Before you finish, so you hear most of the women there, Shan Monet, Balancing Codes, and Precious, all those women said, I like coffee dates. Why? Because they're not stupid. They understand that, hey, I don't know you either. I might not like you. So, what in the world am I going to sit up here and go to a 5-star restaurant and have you end up spending $300 and $400 and $500, $600, $700 on a meal, and I don't even like you? They're not trying to exploit these men like you are, Ali Dreams. That's all it is. It's exploitation.
And I like it when you get on me because
I
listen.
bet you do.
You know what, Hank? We're gonna fight after this.
Where's
But let me
that
tell you,
soundboard when you need it?
let me tell you something. Okay, what? Because when you're attractive, you attract everything. And the way that I weed out people is I don't do coffee dates because that tells me that you probably are dating multiple women and you have a dating budget. Bingo. And you trying to fit me in that. And you don't feel like I'm good enough for an hour or two of conversation over a meal and drinks because you haven't taken the time to vet my mind and my heart. You talked to me 2 times. You text me 2 times. You haven't even called me. This is how I vet men, because if you can't sit with me for 2 hours, that means you haven't vetted me properly enough to know that I'm deserving of so much more. That, and even so,
The fuck is that? Shit!
So this heifer has the audacity to sit up here and talk about vetting. Don't you understand that the whole point of a coffee date is to vet you? Don't you get it? Do they not think? Like, what is going on here, man? And the only reason why I'm even mentioning this or making this video is because it's very common now. Your mommy and daddy wasn't going to Mastro's. Your grandparents weren't going to the best restaurant in town. You sit across from each other in some public space, probably didn't spend much money at all. May have even shared a soda or something like that, right? Shared a drink, whatever the case may be. But you got to know one another, and you were checking to see, basically a vibe check. Let's see, like, do we really rock? That's all it is. So yes, we've only talked a couple times via text message. So yes, that is exactly the time to have a coffee date, dummy. Anyway, that's good. Let her keep talking. Godly.
I don't take myself on coffee dates. So why the hell would I allow a man to
That
take
could
me
be the
somewhere that
problem. You
no,
like
no,
you
no,
got
no. Hold up. Let me finish.
all the
Yeah,
Because
because let us finish. Because
let
the
me
men need to
finish.
talk.
Let me finish because I'm only drinking coffee so I can stay awake because I've probably been, doing things all night, like taking care of a household. So when I'm going to work, I'm getting
Or like, never mind. I was just going to mention she's probably got her legs wrapped around some pookie or something like that. But let me go ahead and let her finish. Oh, but you saw Precious. She said that's probably that's probably one of your problems. That's the problem. That's why you're having the issues dating that you're having. Let me play some more.
cup of coffee. It's jittery. It's giving me work vibes. It's giving me an interview. And I need intimacy. I need to get to know you in an intimate way where you're being vulnerable. And can you
What if
really
you
be?
run into him during lunch
can I-
period? Like,
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing
No,
it.
y'all,
I'm
y'all,
not
y'all
doing
let
a
her
quick
finish.
date. I'm
Let
not
her get
doing
it
it.
off.
Yes, let her finish.
Yeah, I'm not allowing a man to fit
Yeah.
me in his schedule very quickly because I am something to attain and I'm something that you really want to get to know and see if I'm on your team or not. And you can't really do that over jittery coffee in a coffee date where someone's studying next to me, someone's in a business meeting. It's not my cup of tea. I don't knock women who do it because y'all want to just get through it real quick. Y'all want to give them 30 minutes. And I'm not going to get in my designer car, my luxury vehicle, put on my designer clothes, even though that's nothing to me. Hold up. That's nothing to me because I'll give it all away in a minute for the right. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing to me. But I'm just saying I'm not doing that.
So look, your C-Class Mercedes. It's nothing special, baby. I'm sorry. Your C-Class Mercedes and hopping in whatever, either real luxury bag or fake luxury bag. You got some dummies to pay for over the course of the years. That don't mean nothing to me. How in the world is putting you on my team going to benefit me? That's what it's about. That's what it's about. And you're talking about commotion, business meetings. Ma'am, business meetings happen in all types of environments. They happen in nice restaurants as well, by the way. And I don't know where this woman is from, but depending on what region she's from, a lot of these restaurants in certain regions, a lot of them are loud and have a lot of nonsense going on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this broad's on a bunch of nonsense, but let's play.
That's a
To
lie.
go and meet you for a Starbucks or some little quaint coffee place that you done looked up on Google. If you can't take me to a 5-star Michelin restaurant or someplace nice, at least you could research, even if you want to do free. If you're on a budget, you could do a free museum. I might meet you there. But you ain't gonna take me for no coffee and a Danish. But go ahead.
Now let me say something, man.
Let me say
Hold on,
something.
Sensei.
Give me a
Sensei,
second.
y'all talk, y'all ladies talk enough, man.
Go ahead.
God damn.
Go ahead.
So, men, I'm talking to you guys, because these type of chicks, that's what I be
That's
talking
why I
about.
wanted to
They
balance
don't
it
give
out
a
before he
goddamn
talked.
about you. They don't give a shit about your black ass. Example one, Ali. Don't want to go on a coffee date because I feel like I'm better than that. I'm too good for that. I'm not gonna jump in my luxury
Why
car.
would I
No, no,
go
no, no, no.
someplace I
Ma'am,
won't go by
ma'am,
myself
allow me to
because you
speak. I
invited
didn't
me?
interrupt you, ma'am.
Don't
Please
attack
allow me to
me.
speak.
Don't attack me.
Please allow me to speak. So, okay, I'm not going to attack you personally, but women
Yeah,
like
because you
this,
sound like a
women
misogynistic
like,
man.
okay, thank you. Women like,
So you see how she's insulting the man, right? Can't even let him get his complete thought out. But he's absolutely right. Women like that don't care about you. And me and Hank, man, look, I might have to, once this channel grow a little bit, I might have to link up with him. We have to do some video. Me and Hank, we get along. But yeah, bro, like this is treacherous, bro. She's just trying to extract as many of your resources as she can. As she can. And I hope that is her Instagram because I want to check her page. But yeah, treacherous broad. If she turns down the nothing date, well, not the nothing date, but the Starbucks date, coffee date, ice cream, something light that we can just be in each other's company and talk to one another and fill out the vibes. If she turned it down, send the heifer packing. Okay? Period.
this is example of what I'm talking about on a regular basis. But she's not the only one, because she's dealing with Instagram dudes. That's the type of dude she's talking about. She want the money and the looks. Yeah, he gonna show you all that, but he owns nothing. Matter of fact, he don't own the shirt on his back. But you'll get him because you think he's got the bag and he's got the nice looks and he's 5'11". Yeah, that's what the type of dudes you want, and that's cool. But
It
for
sounds
women
like
to
you've
make
been
a
hurt by a
let me
beautiful
finish.
woman. It
I'm
sounds
not
like you've
directing
been hurt by a beautiful woman.
I
And just
understand that.
because I'm beautiful doesn't mean that you can categorize me in the same category as
You're
that woman.
beautiful to somebody.
I have
It's not me.
substance. Hold up.
No, you
I'm
don't,
beautiful
man.
to you too, because that's why
No,
you
no, you're
targeting
not.
me. I
No,
have
I'm
to be
talking because
beautiful because
you're
you're targeting
faking.
me. You're
Because of the
targeting
faking.
me.
You're
And I
conversating.
have the right to think and feel how I want. You
I
can't
understand.
censor me.
But ma'am, can I
Just you
finish?
don't own
Can I finish, ma'am?
nothing. What do
Can
you
I finish?
own?
Can I finish?
What do you own
Can I finish, ma'am?
as a whole?
Can I finish, ma'am?
Because I want to know why you seem
Can I
to
finish?
put me in a category
Ma'am, can I
as
finish?
some
Okay,
ratchet
you guys.
women
Ma'am, can I finish?
who use men.
Ma'am, can
No,
I finish?
I'm letting you. I'm
I
having
didn't say
a
nothing about you
dialect with
using
you.
men.
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
didn't say nothing about you using men. You're not the only
I'm
one.
not gonna allow you to
You're not
sit
the
and
first
degrade
one.
me.
But
That's
what
some
you are, you
dumbass shit.
example.
That's what black men love. A lot of black men love to do. And you're not gonna do it today, but you can go ahead and talk about another woman. But I want to allow you to do it while I'm
I
sitting
understand.
here.
Again,
Go ahead.
this is the type of woman we're talking about. So we talk about the mental part. She doesn't bring peace, and like she just giving you an example right there. Talk about the sign language. Yeah, it's all right in her. It's wrong right there. So you're an example of the type of woman I teach my son. So you're good. You're good for the network. You're good for the program. You're good for the world because you're the example I use. You're the type of woman who's fake as hell, who walks in a lie, who lives a lie, who stays
Fake.
in a lie.
You don't know
Understand
me
what I'm
from a
saying?
can
Come
of
with-
No,
paint.
let's not throw
come
You
shots.
need to listen.
with-
Let me.
Hold up. Let him.
Now, it don't take much to know you or a woman like you. And any man that's got any experience. And it's great that he's teaching his sons to avoid the shiny objects, right? Cute on the outside. And she's not an unattractive woman for what I can see here. We got to make sure she's not built like a Frigidaire, though. But pretty on the outside, rotten to the core. Rotten to the core. I can tell just from how she's carrying herself. And I've seen the Curves for Life woman. She got a little nastiness in her too, but she's keeping her mouth shut and she's letting the conversation flow, right? She's ready to go toe to toe with this man, toe to toe. After she done spit a gang of nonsense. It's not ladylike. And part of being ladylike is being able to disarm a man. She don't have those qualities. If she had a lick of femininity in her, she'd be able to disarm this man and get him on her side. But she don't have it. She want to fight and go back and forth, talking about her luxury items and things of that nature that she's got. Good. I hope your luxury vehicle keeps you warm at night. I hope it does. And when, well, on the nights where Pookie's not around. Yeah? I hope so. Let's watch some more of this.
Let me tell you something,
Come with
mister.
the-
You sound like a
They
bitter
live a lot.
Kevin
And that's-
Samuels. You must be a Kevin. You Kevin Samuel Jr., huh? You want to, yeah. You want to degrade black women because I am a black woman, and you don't know me from a can of paint. You don't know me from a can of paint, but you want to sit and categorize me as some gold digger.
Hey,
And
you guys.
again,
You guys.
no man just want to know that.
Boy, you should go to hell.
No, no. How about y'all
Go
let me
to
finish?
hell.
'Cause I had the
How about
floor
you go to
Go
hell?
ahead. Hey, just go ahead and speak.
before she started interrupting. I had the floor.
I'm gonna interrupt this
Hey,
ignorant shit
let's
because you're not about to sit and degrade me.
When you was spewing your mess, I didn't
I
interrupt
didn't
you.
spew shit against you, boy. I don't even know you. You ain't
I'm
not on
not a
my
boy, man.
radar.
I know
You
what you
acting
did.
like a boy because let me tell you why. A grown man would never sit and degrade a black woman and knowing that she's double marginalized
but
more
you
than
just-
you. A
but
black
Double marginalized. So this is something that the social engineering has done a number on our ladies. Double marginalized. How? How? That's not true. It's just kind of like how, some people in the quote unquote alphabet community, right? They'll put that first, right? Then everything else. You're not double marginalized. You're not a separate entity. We're actually supposed to be a unit. Y'all don't want to be a unit. Not y'all, but y'all as in females like this. They don't want to be a unit. They don't like you. So they use you as a resource to extract things from. That is it. She don't want to love no black man. She don't want to raise a black man's children. She don't want to do none of that. She has no interest in that. She want to get a bag here, a pair of shoes there, a couple trips here and there and stuff like that from different guys. And if she finds somebody dumb enough to actually drop the whole bag on her, then she's going to ruin the man's life because she don't care. And it's obvious, filthy mouth. And you can see some of the other women up here are like uncomfortable with how she's behaving. They're like, y'all, you're making us look bad. But they're not going to correct her. They should be correcting her right now and reining her in, but they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it.
Black man would never. I didn't talk about nobody. I said a man that's approaching me. That's not you. See, you didn't like me and find me beautiful. You wouldn't care. You would not give a fuck on what I say about another man who's approaching me. Because you know why you care? Because you know I'm beautiful. And you know you like, oh, I can't have a woman like that because I don't have the money to afford her. That's okay. If you can't provide, that's okay. That's okay. I get it.
First of all, you're not my type.
You can't provide. That's why I'm not
Oh, I
your
can.
type.
Okay.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Ali,
I don't provide for trash.
let's just let him finish.
Guys.
It.
I
We'll
don't
let
provide
you.
for trash.
Yeah, it seems like you're trash. You're the one who's insulting black women. You're insulting black women, so you're the trash.
I don't want to mute
I provide for
anybody.
trash, so I don't need.
You gotta mute somebody.
But that's why you're by yourself.
Well, how about you meet the person
That's
who-
why you're by
who wants to
yourself.
go-
Hey,
That's
hey,
why
no,
you're
I'm not by myself.
alone. Yes,
I'm
you
just
are.
with you.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're not married.
What?
You can't be a married man talking like that. You're a
What would
single.
JR do?
All right, guys, come on. We gotta get back.
So you hear they talk. You hear how they talk to you? Wicked, rotten to the core. Start insulting you. Oh, you were Kevin Samuels. You were Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels had these broads shook. Why? Because you had a man who was articulate and able to get these broads to talk just like this and expose themselves. They're too dumb to just listen and not get on there and make themselves look stupid. The problem was men are watching too. And they're watching these programs and they're like, God, dog, it ain't just what I've been dealing with. We all dealing with this nonsense. So there's been a little bit of a pullback. Dudes have been like, oh, okay. So you know what I'm saying? A lot of these broads see the gravy train coming to an end. That's why they grasping at straws and angry. And speaking of angry, let's check out this angry broad social media if I can find it. Okay, so here we have it, the Instagram page of Ali Dreams 1. Able to find it here. And, as you can see, well, I'm only going to be particular because of how ornery she was. Got a little back fat there, baby. That's all I'm going to say on that one. From 11 weeks ago. Actually, I didn't read her bio. That's not fair to her. Entrepreneur, short-term rental host. So she's one of these quote-unquote boss babes, for lack of a better term. And that's why she's so ornery and nasty. These broads just get mad, quote-unquote masculine, right? Or what they think masculinity is. But they're sadly mistaken. So you can see here, I don't think we got another BBL broad here. I mean, I'm sorry, bruh. This ain't no bad chick to be talking the way you talking, but here you go with who's this dude? God knows I'm trying. Come on now, bruh. Come on now. Come on now. That ain't it. Yeah, I'm definitely getting BBL vibes. And probably taking advantage of a lot of suckers. Does she have what city she's in? Up here? No. Probably taking advantage of a lot of suckers out here. Yeah, she's definitely got a BBL. And a huge head too, by the way. Goodness gracious. Sakes alive. But here you got the simps. Raj.5964. Yeah. All pictures very nice. World man. Incredibly beautiful. Dro underscore 8787. Heart eye emojis. Y'all the problem. Y'all gassing her up. And that's why she has the audacity to speak to a man like this. This woman wouldn't pee on y'all if you was on fire. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, she's definitely got a BBL. And a terrible tattoo on her shoulder. But of course she does. She's not classy in any way, shape, or form. This is exactly what I would expect from a broad like this. Thigh tattoo. Broad probably stripped in the past. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. I'm not saying she did or didn't, right? But yeah, look at this. Look at this nonsense, bruh. Ain't no chick gonna walk up to me. Well, not walk up to me, but that looks like this. Legs like baseball bats. Bad tattoos. And a waterjack head gonna be talking to me like this, bruh. Not happening. You just think I'm beautiful.
You's a liar!
Yeah, nah. Any grace that you could have gotten for these things that are deficiencies that you have is done. Because you're an ornery woman. And what like guys like myself, and probably I'm sure Hank would say as well, man, look, we value peace. That's why these baby boomer men drop the ball. They just out here just doing anything to get sex by any means. They drop the ball. Dealing with a woman like this will take years off your life. For sure. And the juice ain't worth the squeeze. She don't even look remotely close, good enough to be treating you like this. This is an average chick in Los Angeles. You kidding me? Anyway. Getting back to our friend here. What do you guys think about this? Is it a red flag for a man to ask you out on a coffee date? Or is he a responsible man, a man who does not waste his resources? Let me know what you guys think about this. I'm probably going to make a shorter version of this because I know this ran a little long. And hit that like, subscribe to next time I'm out.